Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday, and I hope you all had a great weekend. Well, as you can see, we're going to be starting the Silk Dragon, and I'm going to be starting right with this flower for the sake of the video because it's just easier to get to. And the color I've chosen is 946. And I did get some real beeswax from my friend Diane. So I'm going to try that out today on this thread. And we'll see how that works. Yeah. Let me pull you down so everybody can see what is going on. Oh my gosh. Yep, it's Monday again. And time to go back to work. Yay! Fun times, I'm telling you. And I have my dragon needle minder that I got from someone. I can't even begin to say who it was, because I got those from every store that I do a review for, so it could be anybody. Oh my gosh, yesterday, let's see. I didn't do much of anything. I did get to sit outside for a bit. It wasn't too terribly windy, so I sat out there for maybe an hour or so, putting some threads in. I was working on, oh gosh, Spring Lake House. So, I got a few more threads into it. And I was also working yesterday on the koi in the pond with the red balls that look like cherries, but somebody told me exactly what that was, and I hearted it. I read it, but now I can't remember what they said it was. But yeah, so I've been working on the cherry parts, and then I hopped down and started putting the thread in for the fish. So I've only got like 1 or 2 threads into one fish, so it's going good. Also worked on Colorful Town. I'm telling you, I was just hop skipping in every place yesterday for some reason. It got cloudy about 2-ish, somewhere in there. Yeah. So I went and took the big trash out. I know, ain't it fun? I'm telling you. The excitement. One of my friends called and wanted to know if I wanted to go up to that town festival in Leadville with them, and I said, no, I think I'll just pass it. Didn't feel like going anywhere or doing anything, so I just stayed home and stitched. I watched a very good program on Netflix. It was called, I think it was called Mountain Queen. It was about a woman who had climbed Mount Everest 10 times. Very good, very interesting. I think it was a Netflix thing, you know, but I could be wrong about that, but it was very good, so I watched all of that. I thought we'd just go down and then we'll come back. This beeswax is very nice. Well, so far I like it and this one. Now I did see this at AliExpress and it was like $1.29, something like that. I don't know that the package is the same size or anything like that. I think they were a couple bucks at one of the stores sorry, that I reviewed. So I mean, it wasn't very expensive, but I like it better than the little flat thing. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. So, just stitched and watched Netflix, watched that program, watched other things that, you know, I've seen 100 million times just so I can get some stitching done. Watch some stuff on YouTube. Oh, before I forget, I do have a picture from Sharon. And this is a project she's working on. So I'll put that right in here. So cute. I love that cat in that window. Mine's somewhere. I have, but hers, the one she's working on right there, is counted. So more power to you. I don't have that kind of energy. I think she said it was on 14 count Ada. But good progress. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's what everybody keeps telling me. Keep going. Yeah, well, And I haven't seen anything that just kind of sent me. I went back to AliExpress. I did order like, well, dag nabbit, 8 different things from AliExpress, but they probably won't be here until, oh, the middle of the month or so. You know, we can only hope. It usually takes about a month, I swear. But I hope you like those that I picked out. They're just kind of different. I kind of went a different way. I don't know. I think I ordered a couple like landscapes, but the others are more like those ones that I got before from AliExpress. They were, I don't know what you call it, Chinese symbols and stuff like that. So I did reorder. Remember I got that one that was single color red? I ordered it this time in 14 count because I'm not liking the way the 11 count is looking. So hopefully the 14 count will look much better. Sorry, I have to get rid of my thread here. And it's always a little nightmare because it kind of frays. But it's, so far it's laying down really good. But yeah, I think this will be stunning in silk. It makes me not want to stitch it in, what do you call it, cotton, and just continue on and do this in silk. By the way, this is part 2 of my review for SevenGreat, before I forget that too. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Fun times, I'm telling you. Come on. But I did want to start this and see what the silk looked like. Hang on. Sorry about that. I have no idea. That's what happens when I sit outside when it's windy. And it's not smoky here at all. You know, today. So, that is a good thing. And it wasn't smoky yesterday when I was sitting outside. The skies were blue. Except for until it got ready to rain, of course, yeah. Then the clouds started moving in, but I didn't go anywhere other than the trash can and back. What can I say? Some days. I had to pull some needles out for some reason. I didn't have but 2 or 3, so time to replenish the needles. They last a long time because, like, when I get done videoing, I take everything off the needles, put the needles away, except for the one that I'm actually working with. Yeah. because otherwise they go through them too fast. So, but usually I do pretty good. We're gonna go over here and do these two. I know I shouldn't hop, skip, and jump, but you know, some days I get to talking and stitching at the same time, and yeah. Didn't talk to my daughter yesterday, so I don't know if they got the well pump fixed or not, but she said she would call me, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stand back and let them do what they do, because I don't want to interrupt if they're trying to fix something and add to the aggravation. I know what that's like when you're trying to fix something and everybody in the world has to call you at that moment. That was a story of my life when I was raising kids. So no grand plans this week. Probably have some reviews and stitch with me's. Tomorrow, of course, is YouTube. Or YouTube. Floss tube. Hello. Stitching, talking, some days not good. Now see how it's starting to separate? I'll just come over here and lay that onto the beeswax and just kind of hit it again, just real light. But that stuff, you don't have to use a whole bunch of it. It just attaches itself just, whoops, just fine. But I'm impressed on how this is making this lay down and not really lose the shine of the thread. Like I said, I only went through the beeswax once, because I tried that and I did it 1 or 2 times, and I mean 2 to 3 times, and yeah, it was just insane. I could barely get the needle through the material, so yay. But thank you, Diane, for the beeswax. I really like it. I like it a lot. I will be using it for all of these silk projects, and there's some I'll go back revisit, because I don't know, it just wasn't laying down right. Does that make sense? So I don't know if it was the wax or if it was just my stitching. I don't know, but this is very nice. So if you get a chance to get some beeswax and you need it for your stitching, that would be a good choice, in my opinion. But you can still see the shine. I wish I don't have it right sitting right here, of course. It's like buried over there, but yeah. And then I just tie the leftover threads together. And knot it about 2 to 3 times. Where's my needle? And it just lays really flat. I'm trying to find the end to put the needle away. Ah, come on. And my hands aren't too bad off this week. Some weeks they are worse than others. Oh, believe me. Whoops. I'm leaving that little space right there because I don't want to have to hop, skip, and jump. There's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 12 stitches, but I will go and get it at another time. Yep, I'm really impressed with that beeswax, and I'm impressed with this kit. It's going to be gorgeous. I guess I should have started with the red, but I didn't. Here we are. There is red in this flower. This is kind of up around the edge, and then it kind of goes to dark, and then it gets a little bit lighter, a little bit, and then the outside is kind of that bright yellow you see there. So this is not a hard stitch at all. If I'd been locked up someplace and this is the only kit I had, I could probably finish it in 2 weeks. But, you know, seeming that in my world that never happens. I noticed how some people stitch one stitch all the way across and then turn around and come back. I just can't seem to do that all the time. Unless I have to come back to the same place. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the only time I stitch one stitch up and then cross them coming back, because I have to go back here. Makes sense? I looked up beeswax on Amazon, and all I could find were like blocks of beeswax. They didn't have any formed, you know, like this, you know, it's been in a mold, but I haven't seen any like that. But I think they sell them on Etsy, you know, because people make them. But I'm not into the candle making thing. I have done that in my lifetime. We're good. Yeah, I was at my parents' house, and we had a basement and a laundry room where I could set up a place to heat up the... And I had one of those little hot plate things. I'd heat up the wax, and we'd color the wax, and we made frogs and cats and dogs and all kinds of crap back in the 70s. You know, you just gotta try all the folk art stuff, but I just found it a hassle. Oh, we had a good time. You know, what did we know? We were like 15, 16 years old, so we were easily occupied. At least I was. The only thing I didn't find impressive was using the paraffin wax for the top of the jelly jars. It just seemed so, I don't know, maybe unsanitary to me. I know people did it for years and years and years, but yeah. So we've been down the wax road a few times. And then it just got really darn expensive to make candles and get the wax and get the, I almost said perfume, the scent, you know, to put in them. I don't know. And I don't know. I kind of stopped canning too. I didn't have the space to lay it all out. I did when I was in Kansas. I had plenty of room, but I did a little bit of canning there, but nothing tripped the light fantastic. And then when I got to high altitude, it was like game over, because you have to do things a bit different for the high altitude. So yeah, nope, not happening. Oh my goodness. So I have no idea what I'll be stitching on this week. Probably a variety of things. can't think of anything that is coming that, you know, this week, that is, that just jumps out at me and says, hey, you need to stitch on this. No, I don't know. So I'll just keep stitching on the same stuff I got out. I just keep shuffling about 12 kits on the couch. That way I don't have to get up. I know I should be getting up, moving around, and not sitting there quite so terribly long. But, you know, it is what it is. And then I try to get up and both legs lock. It's awesome. It's fun getting old, ain't it? There you go. Is that not beautiful? See how shiny that is? That is gorgeous. I'll try to hold it. It goes, actually goes this way, but, you know. Yeah. Doing well. Doing well. I really like that. I'll have to get out some of them other kits and try that beeswax on the thread, because sometimes, yeah. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.